Hello and welcome to Bluebet Stadium, the home of the Penrith Panthers in this Wednesday night clash, as the Penrith Panthers take on the Sydney Roosters in what is going to be a very interesting match. The Panthers on a 2-game win streak, seeing if they can beat the Roosters, placed in at third on the ladder at the moment. It's going to be quite the match here. Sorry, the Panthers on a 3-game win streak. We'll see if the red-hot Panthers can slay these Roosters, or whether it will be the other way around. I'm looking forward to this. I'm your Commissioner, Will Kay. Sorry for my voice, and excited as we're getting ready to kick off here. You know, the Panthers, they haven't had easy matchups at all with some of the teams that they've beat. Including, of course, they started with the Eels. Then they moved on to the Bulldogs and the Sharks, beating both of those two teams who were very solid and within the top 8. At the time, the Bulldogs were the first team, and they still are, as Western. That's a very bad start there for the Roosters. Second tackle and into touch. And the Panthers will get an early opportunity to strike here. That's Ralph. Taps it off. Goes to Wilson. And probably the biggest thing that's helped the Panthers this season is their trade. Oh, there's a big hit there, and Cody Ogg's got a bit of space in front of him, and the Roosters get the ball back. And off the hook there, the Roosters. And as I was saying, probably the biggest thing that's going to help the Panthers going to this back end of the season is the trade they made with the Warriors. Sione Mata-Us for Joe Turner Jr. Bit more depth in their forwards, and they got rid of a couple of halves who they took majority of from the mines. So I know the league is appreciative of all the halves that they have taken, but probably a good thing that they got another person that could play prop now. It's Cody Ogg. Plays the ball left now. Lewis puts a kick over the top, and it's going to land in the lap of Jason Lomu, who will be held down for a very long time, but no penalty there. Lucky the Roosters. It's going to be Jimmy Ralph. Spreads it to Joe Turner Jr. Driven back in that tackle. The Roosters just looking to have solid defense as they set their game up, set the standard. Now Shaq the Unknown can't get very far away from Blair Curtin, who's playing at 6 once again tonight. There you go. Jason Lomu now. He'll play the ball on the 30. Fourth tackle there. Left again, Caval. Tackled on the 5th, who they can use for the kicking duties. Looks like Bailey Wilson is preparing out back. And he is. He's going to put a kick straight down the guts to Rakamanu, who fields it on the full. Steps one, but can't get away from the secondary defense. And it's Bailey Wilson chasing his own kick there, as they'll start their set on the halfway line, the Roosters. They're going to spread it early, though. Lewis now. Playing the ball on the 40, goes left. Mellett spreads it wide. Rakamanu tackled there, though. That could have been dangerous for a second. Callum Elwin brings him down. Now they go left again. Curtin spreads it to Dolan. Steps one, Justin Dolan. Fourth tackle down, 15 metres out from the line. They go right. It's going to go all the way out wide to Daniel Punch, who's eventually brought down in the 10. Fifth tackle now. They go right. It's going to be Tierney. No, it's going to be Curtin. Puts the high ball up, and Mansour catches that one in his own 20. Only just. And out to in his own in-goal. And out to the 20 for a 7-tackle set. That's not the greatest finish for the Roosters, as Joe Turner Jr. just bumps off one and gets a couple metres off the tap. Caval now. And the Roosters, they need to start these sets strong like they just have, because Panthers have just been something else the last couple of weeks, the way they've been playing. And they don't want to end their winning streak now. Same with the Roosters, they both got a 3-game win streak. So it's going to be a tough one. This is Lomu. Driven back there. They go left. Ralph spreads it wide to Joe Turner Jr., who will play the ball. They go left now. It's going to be Henrik Lind. Puts a high kick and across the field there to Marshall Edwards, who steps one. Marshall Edwards. Edwards is away. Edwards got space. Cody Mansell's in pursuit. So is Rahan Kaval. No one's coming across though, apart from those two. As Mansell makes the tackle. 15 out from the line. That's the first tackle there from the Roosters. A great run from Marshall Edwards. As now they go right. It's going to go to Curtin. Spreads it to Buckley. Driven back in that tackle. Jimmy Ralph ready for him. As now they go left. Daniel Punch. Brought down. Goes to Matty Harris, who's going to drive here. Matthew Harris, and he's going to score. Referee will want to have a look here. But it looks like Matthew Harris has scored first here for the Roosters. No questions about that one as the green lights appear. And try is the decision. No. Who would have thought? Carl Lewis. Just kick this. Make it 6-0 and the Panthers. They won't be happy that they conceded the first points there, but you know, they got a lot of fight in them. And really the opportunities that the Roosters had, it took them quite a while to score points, so they should find some confidence in that, the Panthers, and hope to push on. The Roosters, good attack there, great run from Marshall Edwards, and results in points. They're so good at executing those kind of plays that when they get their opportunities, they often, or more often than not, convert them into points. The Roosters, very good work from them there. His punches brought down the first tackle. Ooh, Carl Lewis. Looking to dummy through the line. Didn't quite do it. Buckley's brought down. Third tackle there. Now left. Matty Harris. Straight through the line. Matthew Harris. As he will play the ball on the 30. To the right now. It's going to be Blair Curtin. Rakamanu. Stepping one. Rakamanu inside, but he can't turn Cody Mansell inside out. As now it's going to be Lachlan Tierney after the offload. They're about 4 metres out here. Carl Lewis is going to be dummy half. Fifth tackle. Who's going to be their kicking option if their halfback's there? They're going to go to Blair Curtin. Puts it along the ground. Punch is pushing here, but he'll be held up. Great scramble from the Panthers. And after almost perfect execution of attack, somehow the Panthers hold out the Roosters. As they go left. Kaval goes to Metcalf.
Back with me. He's held there.
Now going right to Lennox Prakash. Find the ball. Fourth tackle. Made it past their halfway line. Good work from the Panthers here. Henrik Lind. Plays the ball on the 40. Now going right. It's going to be Shaq the Unknown. Putting a crossfield kick in. Or a long kick down to Tyler Weston this time. They don't want to go to the danger man Marshall. And Shaq the Unknown. Great tackle there from the centre. Stolen goes right. Kerrigan now through the line. Big gap for him. Lots of holes in this Penrith defence at the moment. As they go right to Matty Harris. Bruce Buckley. Right again. Blair Curtin. Now to Manu. Steps one. Tackle 25 out from the line. As Carl Lewis puts a high bomb up. Who's going to be underneath it here? It's going to be Carl Lewis underneath it, but he can't get the ball away. And Jimmy Ralph, another great tackle there from him. And the Penrith Panthers scramble defense holds on. Don't know how they manage to keep on doing it, but they have done a great job so far. It's going to be Cody Mansell straight through the line. Beautiful run from Cody Mansell. Gets well past the halfway line there. And that's only the second tackle for the Panthers. Can they get down this end? They go left now. It's going to be Prakash. Runs it straight. Gets a good 10 metres for his team. And quite a few of those post-contact. As Ralph again has the choice, goes left. Joe Turner Jr. No, it's going to be Bailey Wilson. Straight through a gap, Bailey Wilson. The gap may have been made by Joe Turner Jr., but it's still a gap. As he'll play the ball 20 out now. They're going to go out to the left. Rohan Caval spreads it to Chad Johnson. Driven back in that tackle there. Attacking kick? I think so. It'll probably be a bomb from Caval, you'd think. As he does exactly that. Raikamanu, where's the chase here? Raikamanu needs to be tackled. And he will be tackled, and I think it's in his own in-goal there, and the Panthers will get a repeat set here. And a big kick out there to Bailey Wilson. Passes the first one to Lennox Prakash. Ralph goes to Lind. Now goes to Irwin. Inside ball. Henrik Lind here. Steps one. Sorry, it's Mansour. 5 meters out. Third tackle. The Panthers just really lifted their energy this set as Joe Turner Jr. is going to push over. I think Joe Turner Jr. is going to score. And that is a great try if it is. In a very important one, as he pushes Buckley over the line. You don't see that often, Bruce Buckley being out-muscled, but Joe Turner Jr. is a big boy. And that is his first try in Panthers colours. I think he scored one other in Warriors from memory. It was a bit of a... He beat the fullback situation as a bench prop. Quite impressive from memory. As it's going to be Caval slotting that one over nice and easy. Six all is the score. 18 minutes into the game. And the Roosters, they couldn't do much there, to be honest. You know, they were pinned down their end. And if you let the Panthers have that many shots at it, it's usually going to end up with points. More often than not, it's Chad Johnson just with a nice break through the line and into the end zone. It's Wilson. Gives it to Chad Johnson. That's going to be a bit of a battle tonight to get between him and Cody Ogg. As I would have loved to see more of that in Origin. Lennox Prakash now. Playing the ball. They go left. It's going to be Chad Johnson. He's going to drive it just past the 50. Playing the ball. Now left. Oh, and it's forward from Jimmy Ralph. That one looked like it probably could have been let go, but the referees are confident in their call. And the Roosters will get a changeover on the 50. That is a good position to have it. As now they're going to go Raikamanu straight through the line. Now go left. Carl Lewis. Wide pass out to Ether. As he'll play the ball. Third tackle now. Only just short of the line. They go right. It's going to be Carl Lewis. He's going to be held up. Good tackle there from the Panthers. Ready for him as the fourth tackle. They'll go left now. Marlo Kerrigan driven up. Callum Irwin, great tackle there. As they go right. Blair Curtin puts a high bomb up this time. Not a grubber. Who's going to be underneath it? Is it going to be a tap back? No. Jason Loma's going to take it, but he's going to be dragged back into his own in-goal. And where have I seen this one before? Now it's the Roosters' turn, getting a repeat set. It's a big dropout as well. That's Matthew Harris. Passes to Nick Ether for the first one. For both teams, it's Nicholas Ether and George Robson on for the Roosters. And Kurt Stafford and Mario McIntyre, I think, for the Panthers. I'll check that in a second. It sure is. And both teams some good, well, pretty evenly matched forward packs coming off the bench. Now, George Robson's quite an impressive prop. As they go, Blair Curtin puts a grubber in for Raikamanu. Oh, but what a tackle! And who is that? Rohan Caval. Take a bow. a try saver there from him. And the Panthers, again, their defense has been quite impressive tonight.
Release.
As Ralph goes to Johnson.
He's held there. Move it. Held 2.
Now they go right. Bailey Wilson.
Held 3 back with me.
Now going left. It's going to be Chad Johnson.
He's held there. Clear him now.
Oh, and held in tackle there. I think it was Cody Ogg, the one that was too long. And the Panthers get a penalty, which could help them out greatly here. They're going to... Where are they going to start? On the opposition's 40. Just past it. So they're getting into the danger territory here. Oh, and a risky first pass as Chad Johnson's driven back by Matty Harris and George Robson. Now they go left. It's going to be Rahan Kaval. Just goes out to Mario McEnroe. That's a bit better, that run.
That's his second.
Wasted some meters in that first tackle. As now Bailey Wilson. Oh, another big tackle from Matty Harris. Going left now. It's going to be Kaval. Goes to Mansour. Steps 1.
That's tackle 4.
It can't get too far. As they go right now. Kaval goes to Wilson.
He's held there.
Who's brought down.
Now. 5th and last.
5th and last here. What's going to be the play? They go to the left. It's going to be Kaval. Oh, puts a grubber kick in, but he's big hit by Robson, and Matty Harris picks up. And they'll have a 7 tackle set here. That's disappointing for the Panthers. As now, Robson. Tackled by Wilson.
Held there. That's 1. Move.
Going left. It's going to be Kerrigan.
Held. Clear him. 2. Hands away.
Og, inside ball to Raika Manu, who can't do much with it there.
3 back with me.
As Matty Harris passes it out, goes out to the winger Weston. Tackled by Shaq the Unknown, who's becoming quite a good defensive player. In fact, both the centres for the Panthers have been very good this season and quite impressive. Marshawn Metcalf would have to be in contention for the centre of the season. As they go left now, it's Blair Curtin. It's a crossfielder in. Oh, that's beautiful. Out to Mendonca, who just gets past 1 but can't get away from Carl Lewis. And starting their set again on their own 10, the Panthers, this is really, really tough for them, and they're making it tough on themselves.
That's his second.
But somehow they're holding on for now as they go. Callum Irwin,
He's held there. Up now. 3. Mark.
third tackle there. They go out to Chad Johnson. He's going to run it.
Held. 4. Get back.
Where do they go for the 4th tackle? Going to go Rohan Kaval inside. Bailey Wilson. They need a good kick here
Lock in.
to get them out of their own end. Inside their own 40 this set. They really struggled. As Rohan Kaval, that's a good kick from him. Finds the opposition's 20. Marshall Edwards going to step 1, but he can't get away from
Release.
Rohan Kaval chasing his own kick. As they're going to go. Carl Lewis down the sideline
2. On the kick.
as
going.
Mendonca tackles him.
Held. Let him go.
Now going left, it's going to be Matty Harris. Cody Ogg straight through the line
He's held there.
and brought down.
Now. Right.
3rd tackle there, and they're already at the 30 here. The Roosters, they are just slaughtering this line as Mellett plays the ball. Now left, Manu. Playing the ball, Rakamanu. Goes all the way out to Curtin. And Cody Mansour brought down there. Wilson laying the ball. Rahan Kaval goes to Henrik Lind. Now to Mansour. And on the first tackle there, out the 35. Callum Irwin now. Just driving forward in that tackle. As both teams, you know, it's a bit of an arm wrestle at the moment. 6-all for the last 10 or so minutes. It's a tough game for both teams. It really is. Kurt Stafford there. 4th tackle, just cracking the halfway line. And they got to Rahan Kaval. They need the big run from someone if they want to get into this danger zone. No, they don't get it. As Jimmy Ralph goes out to the right. It's going to be Henrik Lind putting the kicking duties in. And he's been good at halfback all season so far. Henrik Linders. Weston steps one, but Mansour tackles him. Not before he makes about 15 or 20 metres. And just the kick returns are really the difference between these two teams. Weston and Edwards are really carving up on their wings, and Lomu and Mendonca haven't really been able to get anywhere. I don't think it has much to do with the wingers as much as it does with the kick chase from both teams. It's been a little bit soft from the Panthers. And the Roosters, I mean, they do very good kick chases, and they have all season. So it really is going to be that meterage game that makes a big impact. See where they are, the Roosters, after that. If they had another 20 metres back, they'd be just past the halfway line now. And that is really making a difference for both sides. As is going to be Mendonca. He's going to get a kick return, and he's tackled well by Mellett there. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You play the ball on the 10 once again. The Panthers, I don't know how many times they've started on their 10, but Cody Mansour, one of the players that keeps on bailing them out of a bit of trouble. Stepping straight through there. As now Stafford.
He's held there. Get off him. 3 hands away.
Going right, it's going to be Henrik Lind. Inside ball, Cody Mansour, steps one, can't get very far.
Ball. Get back. Look at me. Held.
Now, goes to Shaq the Unknown.
He's held there. Let him up. Fine. Hold.
They go left, Henrik Lind. Puts a deep kick in all the way down to Tyler Weston, as he's going to not get too far.
Held.
Now Dolan, going right, Milo Kerrigan to Nick Ether.
He's held there. Held.
He's brought down the 30. Going right again, Blair Curtin. Spreads it out to Manu. Now goes to Lewis.
Held. Held. 3.
As they go left, Mellett out to Curtin.
He's held there. That's tackle 4. Hands off.
Now Dolan.
Held. 5. Held.
Tackled, and that's a better set there from the Panthers defensively. And they want a big kick return here from Jason Lomu. As he'll get some good meters, he'll get a bit of space to start with, and great tackle though by Dolan. And he's been a terrific centre for the Roosters. Had an insane game against the Sharks as they lose meters in that play. I don't know why they went to Jimmy Ralph. They gained some in the end, but that was pretty silly. Callum Elwyn through the middle. That's going to be the third. The Panthers, the last thing they want to do is give away points right before half-time. They should try to kick their way into maintain possession here. And they'll do just that, actually. Bailey Wilson. Oh, my God. Jesus. Bailey Wilson kicking it straight into touch. That is a shocker. That is a dreadful kick. And when I say kick your way back into possession, that is not what I mean. Yikes. As now they just have to hold on for 1 minute here, the Panthers, and go in at halftime, eyed up. Now they're going to go, oh, it's going to be Daniel Punch to the line. He's going to get an offload, but no, it's going to hit Joe Turner Jr. in the chest. Joe Turner Jr. getting a half break there. And the Panthers will come away with the ball in the end of this first half. Now it's going to be Jason Lomu, and that will be all we have time for in the first half. The Panthers and the Roosters 6-all. We'll see you very shortly. Welcome back to SRL TV for the second half of the Panthers-Roosters clash. 6-all at halftime. It was a very physical and demanding battle through the middle as the Panthers prepare to try and get some good meters off their first set off the kickoff here. At the halftime break, it was Cody Mansour with 101 meters and Riker Munn with 123, so similar-ish for both fullbacks and both getting very involved in this game, as well as the hookers. Jimmy Ralph 107 and Lachlan Turney 106, I think it was. So very evenly matched. And, you know, as well, the Roosters' majority of possession. The Panthers did very well to hold on. Only a slight majority though, but 57%. But Jimmy Ralph on the ball there. They're going to go to Lennox Prakash. This is a very good first set as Rohan Kaval drives after he gets an offload. 30 meters out from the line 4th tackle. They need another solid run. Callum Irwin's just going to go through the middle, but he's driven back by Daniel Punch, and Irwin's into the middle of the field now. It looks like as he's going to go out to the left. Yeah, the left, sorry. Rahan Kaval puts a kick down to Marshall Edwards, and he's going to be tackled. That's beautiful from Marshawn Metcalf. And that's exactly where they want to put the Roosters for most of this game off their kick returns. I was talking about it earlier in the game in the first half about how the Roosters' kick returns really were what was getting them the good positioning and really putting the Panthers on the back foot. Made it hard for the Panthers to get down the opposite end and get near that try line. And it was kind of something, by the sounds of it, that Lennox Prakash was talking about at halftime. It was one of his key areas of focus in the second half, and hopefully they can get some great kick return meters and shut down the kick returns from the other team. But the Roosters, they're going to be very hard to contain. Their back three is one of the deadliest in the competition. As Callum Irwin just breaking through the line there. He switched into lock. And it looks like Sonny Sharp's come on at second row. And Bailey Wilson has gone to the bench. He'll probably come on for a stint in the middle later, I think. It's Chad Johnson. Tackled there. Now going. Metcalf, Kaval, Mansour. Steps one. Mansour has just been phenomenal this week. This last couple of weeks. And in all their wins, he's had a big stand-up performance. So he has been terrific tonight. And he has been terrific the last couple of weeks. And that's a disappointing kick to end the set. You'd think they would have gone shorter. And out to the 20, they get a bit of a free pass there, the Roosters. They really could have put some pressure on them there, the Panthers. It's now Daniel Punch, straight through the line. It's now Manu. Brought down at the 30. Third tackle now. Oh, sorry, second tackle now, rather. Blair Curtin. Just at the 20. That's the third. The Roosters have plenty of tackles and only 20 meters to go. As Punch goes to Kerrigan. Now right out to Curtin. Spreads it to Lewis. He's brought down 5 out from the line. Fifth and last here. Where do they go? Out to the right. It's going to be Blair Curtin. Puts a grubber kick in. But Marshawn Metcalf. Oh, somehow. Oh, no. He's not going to escape the in goal. But somehow he's collected that. And I thought he was going to escape the in goal there for a second. But a repeat set for the Roosters. Not a bad result. Kaval kicks it deep to Weston. Matty Harris on the ball. As Kerrigan just drives forward there. Now to the left, it's going to be Curtin. Goes to Harris. As they go right. Wide. Out to Kerrigan. That was dangerous for a second, but a good tackle by Ralph again as they go left. It's going to be Sonny Sharp. Oh, that was a bit forward, but okay. Dolan scores. And the Roosters are over for their second of the match. And Lennox Prakash is having a bit of a yell out at the referee. No, now he's redirected his attention to the touch judge. As Dolan. Okay. The Roosters get lucky on that one. That's Lewis. Kicks it straight over the black dot there. And 12-6 is the score. 8 minutes into the first, or 9 minutes into the first half. And Lennox Prakash still not happy with the referee, giving him a bit of side eye. Deep there, and Curtin. It's an awkward pass away to Matty Harris. The Panthers, they need to score some points Well, they need to be the next try scorer, basically. Because I think they can chase down a 6-point lead, but a 12-point lead, maybe not. No, they struggled last week, chasing down that 8-point lead, and they got there in the end. But it will be difficult to chase down any more than that, especially against the Roosters. A bit tougher than the Sharks, no offense to Sonny Tyre, but a bit of a tougher opponent, considering they're at third on the ladder. But yeah, the Panthers just going to get their wriggle on soon. The Roosters will be looking to let them do no such thing. Cody Ogg will play the ball on the last tier. They go right now. Lewis puts an awkward kick in. It's going to be Cody Mansour on the kick return, but he can't get very far at all. There's a wall of defenders in the direction he was running. You probably should have ran the other way. As now they're going to go. It's going to be Mendonca down the sideline, and he'll make some good meters as Rakamanu missed the tackle. Good thing Josh Jensen was there. As they go, Callum Irwin now goes to Prakash. As now they go right, Mansour. Now right, McQueen to Sharp. Now they go left, Rohan Kaval puts a weird one in, and it's going to be a knock-on actually, as Daniel Punch gets away from one, gets away from two, and Joe Turner Jr. finally stops him in his tracks. About 30 out from his own line. That's Rossini. The run there. That's only the first tackle. Matty Harris driven back in the tackle. Jimmy Ralph. I'd like to see his tackle stats at full time. It seems like he's made a lot tonight. As Milo Kerrigan with the run. Now they go left. Wide one out to Weston. He's going to go a couple steps, but brought down eventually. That's Kerrigan's turned on his back. 15 metres out now, the Roosters. They go out to the right. Blair Curtin puts a grubber kick in. Raikamanu's there! And he's going to extend this lead. No questions about that try there. As the Roosters extend it to 16-6. Kick to come. Carl Lewis preparing once more to kick here. And he'll probably slot this one, and yes he will. 18-6. Here's the scoreline. 25 minutes to go. The Panthers just not executing. The last two times they've given 7 tackles to the Roosters. The last 2 times they've scored. So they need to really complete better, start, and to kick better. Because they can't keep on giving away those get out of jail free cards. Can't keep on giving those silly mistakes away. Rossini takes the first hit up, and that's a good tackle to start their set. The Panthers really need to kick into gear here. Can't win every game from behind. It's going to make it extremely difficult for the rest of the season. As plays the ball left now. Lewis goes to Kerrigan. He'll play the ball, and now it truly is next score wins. Rakamanu on the 4th, brought down the 40. They need to defend a kick here. They need to make sure no 40-20s are given away. There's not going to be any problem with that. As Cody Mansour, he's going to get a good few meters, almost going into touch. And that was a shocker kick from Carl Lewis. And I don't know if you can call it even a 40-20 attempt, to be completely honest. But I think it was intended to be that, because I don't know why you just kick it to Cody Mansour with plenty of space. As Callum Irwin drives it straight at Cody Ogg, who was offside but got inside right before the tackle. Now they go, Joe Turner Jr. Now they go left. It's going to be Chad Johnson. He's going to drive it. Chad Johnson's going to drive it. Chad Johnson may score. I think he has here. The referee wants another look at it. A bit of a better angle maybe. Yes, I think that ball is planted well and truly. Cody Ogg out-muscled, outgunned by Chad Johnson. That's where you go. When you go high on Chad Johnson, try and control his head. He's too slippery. He's too shiny. He puts a bit of wax on the top to make it real difficult. And 12-18 if Rahan Kaval gets this kick. Make it only a 6-point lead by the Roosters. Kaval slotting that one over, nice. As the Roosters will be looking to contain the Panthers now. Now, when they can score that first try and get a bit of confidence up, they can really go, especially with their subs coming on momentarily at the end of the set, probably. They can really get a bit of a move on and a groove on, which can make it difficult for them. As Chad Johnson straight to the line, that's exactly what I'm talking about. A big run from Chad Johnson as he crosses the 50. Third tackle there. Marshawn Metcalf. Been a bit quiet in attack. That's now they're going to go. Jimmy Ralph. Now they go left. Metcalf. Goes to Irwin. Inside ball. Oh, that isn't a knock on? Okay, Charlie Rossini. I could have sworn that was a knock on, but I suppose not. The referee doesn't call it. Funny sharp. Brought down at the 50 there. That's an interesting one. As both interchanges come on for both teams. It's Mellett driving through the middle. Bruce Buckley on with Mellett, alongside Mellett, for this next little period. And for the Panthers, I believe it is Henrik Lind and Bailey Wilson on in the props. You know, you got a halfback who's played a bit of lock this season, so probably a good, I'd give it a good shot. And of course, Bailey Wilson, an elite forward as, oh, that's a big hit there from Mellett. And Cody Mansour bounces straight up though. He's okay. Bailey Wilson now through the middle. He gives one back to Lachlan Tierney, who struggles to get back. As it's going to be Jimmy Ralph gone for a bit of a run. There was no fullback at home. If he could get past Tierney, he may have been away there. Mansour goes left. It's going to be Kaval. Spreads it. Now it's going to be Mendonca. Riven back there. Fourth tackle inside the 40. It looks like Kaval's getting ready for a 40-20. I pray that he strikes it well. Ah, he did not strike it well at all. Sonny Sharp into touch there. And if they let points in now, that is the game-losing moment. The crossfield kick, and Sonny Sharp, he had to do something. That's a shocker there from Kaval. I mean, if you look at these Panthers supporters, they're not too happy with that one. And the Roosters supporters were giving it to Sonny Sharp there. Milo Kerrigan starts off the set. First tackle, and they're within this 40 already. Daniel Punch now. Going to be dangerous. Now going left out to Kerrigan. As he plays the ball, they're going to play it. Mellett spreads it to Lewis. Now goes to Buckley. Can't get past Lind. Still down by 6, the Panthers. The Roosters want to put this game away, but instead it looks like Milo Kerrigan's going to be put away. Sonny Sharp playing the ball. Now they're going to go. Jimmy Ralph, good run from dummy half as he gets some great post-contact minutes. He's been great tonight, Jimmy Ralph, and he really has come into form the last couple of rounds. As Chad Johnson now brought down. Now they go right. It's going to be Rahan Kaval. Now they go left. Chad Johnson. Straight to the line, Chad Johnson. Great run from him. As he will play the ball. 15 out. Well, how did the Panthers get here? As now, they're going to go. Jimmy Ralph on the last. Oh, no, that's a wasted opportunity. Og was offside. But he just stood his ground as if he wasn't. You know, potentially that could have been a penalty. He has interfered in the play. and shut down a lane for Jimmy Ralph to run, but the referee didn't want to give away a penalty this late in the game, and I don't blame him. As Tierney, he's going to, oh, that's a bit of an obstruction. As Tierney goes to Buckley straight through the middle, Matty Harris driven back after the offload. It's Milo Kerrigan straight through a big gap. He gets an inside pass, and Lennox Prakash picks it off. And the Panthers, once again, just getting that ball. Hopefully they can get down this end, as that was a very bad hospital pass. Bailey Wilson now. Straight through a gap, Bailey Wilson. As he just keeps on driving after the tackle. Third tackle. They're making some good meters here, the Panthers. They need another good run. And, oh, no! Oh, it's going to actually go backwards. That's an interesting call from Johnson. That's a bit of a Panthers versus Storm call when there was a big hit and apparently it went backwards. I don't know about that one, but... All right, Nathan Cleary dropped the ball. As the Panthers, this is their opportunity here. Rahan Kaval puts a high kick out. That's way too shallow, though. That's nothing going there as Dolan brings the ball down. And they need to just hold him down here and give no penalties away. Hold him down this end, the best of their ability, and get the ball back. There's Mellett. Good run from him there as Curtin goes out wide. Now it's going to be stepped one, Raikamanu. As he's tackled just past the 50. Now they're going to go to Cody Ogg. Now left. Hayden Mellett goes out to Kerrigan. Blair Curtin puts a kick down to Jason Lomu, who will get a couple of meters but not get very far. They really need a good couple runs here because they're running out of time here, the Panthers. They've got about 10 minutes left in this game. They need to score soon. That's the second tackle. They're going to go Cody Mansour. Third tackle there. Going left, Lightning McQueen gives the ball away. Now it's going to be Sonny Sharp through the middle. He's steaming. He gets it away to Chad Johnson. Good post-contact meters there. The Panthers just throwing the ball around a bit and it's working. Fourth tackle. Now it's going to be Jimmy Ralph from dummy half. He's going to get all the way to the 20. Rahan Kaval. Probably good to take him out of the equation for the last tackle kick. They're going to go to Lennox Prakash. Prakash puts a high ball up. Where's that one going to end? Oh, it's going to... Straight to Raikamanu, inside his own in-goal, and out to the 20 for 7 tackles. What are the Panthers doing? Put it along the ground, put it short. Give it to an actual half to kick. That is a shocker in this stage of the game, and if the Roosters score now, Lennox Prakash will be very dirty with himself. Buckley with a run. They're going to go. Blair Curtin goes to Matty Harris. Oh, hit off the ball there. But now it's going to be Buckley picking it up. Running away, Bruce Buckley. Can someone run him down? Lightning McQueen stops him. But that's only the second tackle there. The Roosters within this danger zone. As now they go left. It's going to be Blair Curtin. Goes to Kerrigan. He'll be playing the ball. Lachlan Tierney from dummy half. That's the fourth tackle. The Panthers, they need a hold on. They have a big gap out the right. And now they're going to go the other way, actually, the Roosters. As Buckley pushes... Buckley scores! And good night, he says to the Panthers. Referee wants to have a look at this, but he's gotten that any day of the week. And like I said, good night to the Penrith Panthers. Bruce Buckley has sealed the deal here. And I don't think the Panthers will be able to come back in the last 7 minutes. 2 tries. All too much. And Carl Lewis slotting that one over. 24-12. 12-point lead from the Roosters. I don't think the Panthers are going to be able to come back. I really don't. And the Roosters, they'll probably be too much to handle in this last... Now it's going to be 6 minutes by the time he kicks off. Carl Lewis passes it to Buckley. Tackled there by Jimmy Ralph. Is now Tierney. Goes to Lewis. Inside ball. Now goes to Jensen. Straight through the line.
That's his second. Held.
And yeah, that's the game. Cool. The Panthers not showing up in the end. 12-24 will probably be the final score. The Roosters may gun for one more try.
He's held there. One. Release. Held. Two. Hands away.
As Tierney goes left. Matty Harris goes to Blair Curtin.
He's held there.
Panthers were actually the favourite in this game as well, so that's quite interesting. They're going to go Raikamani. Now goes to Carl Lewis.
Held.
Brought down.
Number 10.
Fourth tackle now. They go right. All the way to Marshall Edwards. Good tackle there by Mendonca. High kick up from Matty Harris. As Jason Loma's going to bring it down. He can't get anywhere.
That's one. Move.
That's going to be the first tackle. The Panthers need to go end-to-end twice in 4 minutes to draw the game. Get all their kicks as well. I don't see it happening personally with the way they're playing at the moment.
Held there. 3. Hands away.
There go Marshall and Metcalf.
4.
Fourth tackle there.
Held. Let him go.
Good kick from Caval, but didn't quite have the angle as Raikamanu's going to take it now. He's going to step one. Raikamanu gets a little bit of distance off the kick return, but he can't get away from Henrik Lind as they play the ball. Out to the left, Bruce Buckley.
2. On the keep going. Held.
They go right now. Going to go to Carl Lewis. Goes out to Raikamanu. Now to Marshall Edwards.
Right. That's the third.
Tackled there by Mendonca. 2 minutes to go. That's the third tackle. The Panthers will have one more set with the ball probably. As now it's going to be Bruce Buckley bumped off. Now they're going to go Matty Harris. Good offload there to him as he just plays the ball real quick. Lachlan Tierney goes to Mellett. Straight through the middle. Fifth and last, and they'll be about 15 metres out from the line. Blair Curtin wants to get one more try assist here. And he puts it out to the left of the field. Ken Raikamanu going to tap back here. No, he can't. Shaq the unknown. Steps one. But he's brought down by Blair Curtin. That's been the story of the night, isn't it? Every time there's a kick return, the Panthers just going nowhere.
Held. 2. Hands away.
And he's sharp going left. Lennox Prakash. Offload there. It's going to be Henrik Lind through the middle.
He's held there. Held. 3.
Now, going Jimmy Ralph. Goes to Lennox Prakash.
Held. That's
10 seconds left as he'll play the ball, and this will be the last play here. Lightning McQueen spreads it. That's a story of the night, isn't it? Carl Lewis getting intercepted in the last second of the game. The Sydney Roosters have come away with a 24-12 victory over the Penrith Panthers. Too classy for them tonight. They just struggled to keep up with the pace. And they'll be very happy indeed with how they went this evening. Bernard Jr. and Johnson, the try scorers for the Panthers. And Raikamanu, Matty Harris, Justin Dolan, and Bruce Buckley, all the try scorers for the Roosters. Well, it's always going to be hard to win when one team has almost the same amount of completions as you have opportunities. 8 errors from the Panthers and 5 from the Roosters. 194 tackles, 19 missed from the Panthers. And their line breaks, there was 13 more from the Roosters at 36 line breaks. That is a lot. You know, end of the day, it was the individual efforts from the Roosters and how their wingers played, how their fullback played that won them the game. As we look at some, Jimmy Ralph, 238 run metres, 29 tackles, 1 missed. Big game from him, 2 try assists. Ed Johnson, 192 metres. Cody Mansour, 167, 5 line breaks. Ellie Wilson, 150. Lennox Prakash, 118. And Caval, 106. Apart from that, really wasn't much going on. The next one was another 30 or so metres down from Callum Irwin. You know, some of these big players, you know, it was at the end the wingers that couldn't get those run meters. Jason Lomu and Mendonca both only getting 56 run meters. Lomu got 0 line breaks and Mendonca got 2, and I reckon he went about 5 meters on both of those. So really, tough game for the wingers, and because they couldn't get those run meters on the wings, they really couldn't get anywhere. As we look at these stats here, Raikamani 227, 8 line breaks and a try. Brilliant stuff from him. Lachlan Tierney 224 meters, good for as well. Buckley 160, good game from him. He had a try, 5 line breaks. He was really solid tonight. Berrigan 160 as well. Didn't quite get his try this week, but he did get 2 line breaks. Harris got 157, 4 line breaks and 1 try. But let's look at the wingers here. Marshall Edwards and Tyler Weston, about doubling that of what their wing counterparts got. So it was a big effort from both those wingers, and it set them up well for the sets. They got 2 and 3 line breaks, respectively. And that is what got them over the line in the end. It was, those early efforts at the start of the sets. They set up how their team's going to play for those 6 tackles. And they often scored off it, often contributed to getting points on the board. So really at the end was a game won on the wingers and their kick returns. And the Roosters, they were good at it tonight, and they were good at shutting down their opponents, and that is what won them the game by 12. That's all we have time for this first Wednesday night clash. Thank you very much for joining me in the commentary box. I've been your Commissioner Will Kay. It's been a pleasure having you here. Make sure you tune in at 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock because we have 2 more games tonight. So stick around for more SRL action.